Hello everyone and welcome back. Guys, I know it's been a while since I put a video up, and again I apologize, but you know what? I work a fucking lot. Um it's like slavery, except for I don't get, I'm not going to get the mule and 40 acres, Fuck sharecropping, man. I'm a beast to the industry. Corporations own me. I'm not a name, I'm a number. But and you know what? Fuck it, they pay me. So I finally get a day off. It is Sunday, I think the 16th of April. It's Easter. So happy fucking Easter, everyone. I'm going to enjoy my day off and not do a damn thing but spend some time playing some video games and, of course, sharing those moments with you. So, getting back into this is our weed growing herbalism thing. As you can see, I've been playing around with this, guys, because I wanted to get to the nitty gritty of maximum dollars, so that way you don't have to worry about getting chump change for your hard-earned labor of waiting for this shit to grow. So as you can tell, you can look down there at the bottom of the screen. I've got $868,000 now in it. Yeah, $868,000 because I've been growing weed and selling it and just trying to get an idea of the needs of the community at large. So let's see where I'm at here. 47%. All right. Now this is going to be a compilation of a lot of different videos into one, guys. I'm going to cut out all the growing times. Obviously, that's going to be boring shit. But I want to show you how you can hybridize your weed with the seed to get the maximum effect, the maximum amount of money, and try to meet all the needs of your districts. So we're going to wait for this product to mature, and we'll be back here in a minute. Hello everyone and welcome back to Mafia 3. Guys, we're rocking right along doing our herbalism. Of course, we've reached max herbalism. I've got some stuff that I'm going to be sending your way. I want you to see this stuff right now. As you can see, um, the our text, what we're dealing with here is each individual district and the needs for their flavor. What gets them off, man, as far as maximum return on your maximum effort. So we're gonna go through the top of the list real quick. DELRAY Hollow, high quality. Indica is the actual strain that you need to build from, and then they need pine flavored. Of course, now all of them are going to be different as far as their demand, because sometimes they're going to be in major demand, sometimes they're not, and I'm still working on that one. This is just a quick typed up list, and we'll go ahead and go through the other one now. Blam! Alright, there you go. So here's our other one. This is the actual screenshots from the game that go through DELRAY Hollow, Point Verdun. I'm going to go through them really quickly, not really quickly, but just quick enough so you can see that each one of them are in there. That way you have them, you can refer back to them in the video, or you can look at the typed out version. It's up to you. But what happens is when we do a custom strands, we have to build from a base, and we have, our ditchweed, we have ruderalis, we have sativa, we have indica. Those are our four strains that we have right now. That's our base. Then we got to add a seed to them to give the desired effect, and it's going to take more than one seed here, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. So don't get upset, don't get all pissed off and say fuck it, because that. Just bear with me. I'm going to show you how to get maximum return. If you guys will go to Point Verdun, bam, there it is again. These are what the needs are, Point Verdun. So let's get back into the actual our chemistry shop, back in our weed plantation, and we're going to deal with meeting Point Verdun's needs. Once you have that specialty deal, you need to save it. Make sure you don't throw it away. So let's get back into our pot growing process right now. So here we are, guys. Here we are back in the pot growing process. Let's go back. First thing we're going to do is go into the lab. Okay. Now for Point Verdun, we have to have sativa. Okay. So we're going to do our custom strands first, or strains, however you want to do it. We're going to build off of sativa. All right. Now we're going to hybridize it. Now once we hybridize it, there we go. My controller's not working real good today. You'll see, as in that list, if you guys really took a look, it gave an idea of what the seeds actually do. And we'll go ahead and go through them real quick. The Tranquillum, you've got your yield is high, so you're going to have more plants, more buds off of them. Your growth rate speeds up with Verdi. Mollus brings up your fragility where it's not as fragile, makes a stronger plant. Uri brings up your THC, which is what makes everybody go duh. Um, and be honest with you guys, I'm not a pot grower by no means. I googled this shit. The CPD value is what helps people kind of calm down. It helps them with seizures and things of that nature, but they can still be in the right mind. So CPD value is more medicinal than THC. So, and if that's completely wrong, guys, don't hate me for it, but hey, teach me something because I don't deal with this shit. Not saying if you're a pothead or you smoke pot that you're a shithead. Not saying that at all. I'm just saying that I don't deal with it. That's just me. Anyway, I like to be in my right mind. I like to be in control of my actions and not be on slow-mo. All right, let's go on. Let's go on. Estes, or Estes, whatever the fuck you want to call it. As you can see, it boosts both THC, CPD values. It brings up the growth rate a little bit. It brings up the plant strength a little bit. And, of course, your yield goes up a little bit. But it also flavors your seed. And it does not tell you what flavor it does. So this is where I've been kind of fucking around with the system. That's why I've got $618,000 or, yeah, $618,000 that I've actually made off of this fucking shit. This is where you plant and try to get an idea. Estes, what it does when you actually add that seed, besides that, the flavor that comes out is it makes the weed sweet. So if you see floral or sweet in any of the district needs, you want to use this seed somewhere in the fuck, you know what I'm talking about, the formula. Thank you. So that's Estes. Now let's go on. Petrum, whatever. As you can see, it brings up your growth rate, it brings the strength of the plant up, and it brings the yield up. So that is a bonus for your quantity. Okay. Sanitatum, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It brings up your THC, your CPD. You can see that. It does nothing for your growth rate, fragility, or yield. Nothing at all. It just deals with those factors. However, it flavors it at the same time. And through trial and error and learning this shit, it actually makes your product spicy. So if you see spicy in there anywhere, that is one of the things. And we're going to get into the mixtures of what happens when you do Estes and Sanitatum together. If you take sweet and spicy together, you get floral. So when you see floral, you know, which we're going to see in this one, it is going to come up and we're going to need it. Actually, let's see. Let me see if I told you right. No, I did not tell you right. It won't do that. I'm sorry. Spicy and sweet does not make floral. But this is we're going to start with Point Verdun. Point Verdun is definitely looking for high quality. They're looking for sativa as the base, and they're looking for floral. We're going to get into that. So the first thing we want to do, we've got sativa. We want to add our sweetener. So that's our Estes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to call it OTTO'S, man. It doesn't really matter what the fuck you call it, just as long as you remember what you're doing. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to plant it. And we're going to plant OTTO'S, man. Okay, it's planted, it's growing, it's happy, right? Okay, no big deal. No harm, no foul. However, what we're going to have to do is in our next steps, we're going to have to harvest and replant, or harvest, change the formula, add to the formula, replant that new strand, and then harvest, add to the formula, replant the new strand until we get what we want. And that's what I'm going to do. Through the power of editing, I'm going to put all these videos together, and you will see it within a 7, maybe 8 minute span. You guys are going to see the end product and the end result. So we will see you when this thing harvests, and we'll be on back to the... Alright guys, and just like that, through the modern science and great technology of programming, we can edit this thing. Our first batch is ready. This is our first hybrid. We're going to go ahead and harvest it. As you can see, it's OTTO'S main batch, is what it's called, OTTO'S man. It is a floral one. Now you can start to see where this stuff is highlighting. Right there, Point Verdun, that's the one we're dealing with. The quality is good. The flavor strain is good. The DELRAY hollow bonus is not good. So you can end it right there if that's what all you want to do. You can try to shoot and get the other 5%. It's up to you. But as you can tell right here, same deal. So there's not really much of a demand anywhere. So we'll go ahead and sell it to Point Verdun. So there you go, guys. For that strand right there, you're needing SATIVA and Aestus, I guess is what's called. And with those two right there, you'll get enough to give you a better bonus out of Point Verdun and ta-da. So we're going to end this video here. We'll start with another one. I think I'll try River Row or something like that. We'll get that one done. I'm going to try to break them up by district so that way you can see what you need to put with what. Anyway, this is Snapshot reminding you to keep on gaming. Grow on.